Yo, we're back again with another filter video. You guys really enjoyed the last one, so I'm gonna give you guys one more video. And for this video, we're gonna be talking about diamond filters, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do people snipe all these diamonds? So for this video, we are gonna be talking about some diamond filters. And I know a lot of you guys have been, you know, sniping. You've been getting your MT up to like 100,000 MT, 200,000. So now you have the MT to actually go after those diamond snipes. And don't worry, if you don't have that much MT, you can still use some of these filters. And if you guys want to see more filters, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And really quickly, this video right here is gonna be for, you know, those people that don't really snipe diamonds. Like, a lot of people know about these diamond filters, but I know a majority of my viewers are still, you know, trying to learn how to snipe. They're trying to find filters. So some of you guys might already know the diamond filters, but for those that don't know, this video is for you guys. And before I show you guys the filters, let me talk about the market really quickly, because a lot of you guys don't know when the market actually refreshes. Now, if the servers are working on 2K, which, you know, nowadays is pretty rare, but if they are working, then it refreshes every 15 minutes. For the PS4, it'll be like 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30, 1:45, and then again at 2 o'clock, and then 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, and so on. And for the Xbox, it's just 1 minute later. So for example, 1:01, 1:16, 1:31, 1:46, and then again at 2:01, 2:16, 2:31, 2:46, and so on. So that right there is when the auction house actually refreshes in 2K, you know, when the servers are working. And there's actually one more thing that I do want to talk about, and that's the fact that people are starting to scroll snipe in 2K17. And pretty much what scroll sniping is pretty much what it sounds like. You have to scroll through the cards to actually find the snipes that you want to get. And when it comes to scroll sniping, it does feel a little bit faster, especially for those people that don't refresh super fast. For example, if you're refreshing and you see like no snipes and you're seeing everybody else get, you know, diamond snipes, amethyst snipes, ruby snipes. So scroll sniping would be a lot better for those people that don't see those diamond snipes right away like everybody else does. And when it comes to like whether scroll sniping is better or, you know, hard scoping or whatever, like it really just depends on your connection. It depends how lucky you are and how fast you are. But for the filters that I'm going to show you guys in this video, it's pretty much scroll sniping, so just be aware of that. And another benefit of doing scroll sniping is that you know exactly when the refresh actually hits in the auction house. So if you're scrolling through the filter and you see like a new card that you haven't seen before, then you know the auction house refreshed. That way you're not wondering if like the market actually refreshed. That way you know exactly when it does end up refreshing. And now that you know when the auction house refreshes and you know what scroll sniping is, let's talk about some diamond filters that you can use to make a lot of MT. The first filter that I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorite filters. The Diamond Northwest filter is one of the best ones you can do right now. And I do got to remind you guys that this year there really isn't that many filters. Like there really isn't filters in 2K17 like it was in 2K16. And what I mean by that is like back in 2K16 you were able to put like open three-pointer like 95. That way you can filter out anyone that doesn't have a 95 three-pointer. And I guess technically there are still filters. Like for example, this one right here is the Northwest filter. And I wanted to say that because there's a lot of new players that came out in the playoff packs that really ended up messing up a lot of these filters. But as long as you know exactly what to avoid and what to go for, then you're gonna be okay and you're gonna make a lot of MT if you do it correctly. But this diamond filter right here though is one of my favorite ones. I ended up getting like I think Diamond Melo out of this one and Diamond Westbrook. And when it comes with any filter, you can change it. You can put, you know, position, point guard. You can make it to small forward. You can make it to whatever you want. So this right here is like the basic filter, Diamond and Northwest, and then you can do whatever you want to like, you know, filter out certain players. And I'm gonna show you guys like the best players that you can get in this filter and also the cards that you want to avoid. Now this filter has Diamond Westbrook. We got Diamond Kevin Durant. We got Diamond Clyde as well. We even have Gary Payton, Carmelo Anthony. We even got Wiggins, which actually his price did end up going up because of the new dynamic duo. We even got players like Jokic, Towns. Like pretty much all the names that I'm naming right now are the cards that you really want to get. Kevin Garnett as well. So the names that I ended up naming are the ones that you really want to get. Like if you see them for any price like 100,000 MT, you want to buy them right away. And you are going to want to scroll snipe with this filter. And scroll sniping is actually pretty good too, like especially if you're not like a super fast sniper. And the players that you don't want to buy in this filter are CJ, Bill Walton, Gordon Hayward, and Damian Lillard. But if you see anybody else like Westbrook, Kevin Durant, you want to buy it right away. No hesitation, just buy it right away. And you can even buy CJ, Hayward, Lillard, and also Bill Walton if you see them for super cheap. And when it comes to sniping in 2K, anytime that you're using a filter, you need to know exactly what cards are popping up and how much they go for. So if you know how much CJ, Bill Walton, Hayward, and Lillard are going for, and you see them for like super cheap, you want to buy them as well. And obviously if you see somebody like Kevin Durant, Westbrook, or even the other diamonds that I mentioned, but you just got to make sure that you know exactly what's going to pop up and you got to know exactly how much cards are going for. And then that way you don't risk losing the MT that you worked for, and also you know exactly what to snipe and what isn't. And the second diamond filter is more of like the basic one. You want to do diamond and then 500 minimum up to about like 20,000 maximum. And this filter isn't scroll sniping. For this filter, if any card pops up for like a certain price, you want to buy it right away. And just be aware that this filter right here is like the most common one because everybody's going after those cheap diamonds. And I think right here we do have like a few cards that are up for like 20,000, 19,000 MT. We got Nick over here, and I think Nick is like the cheapest card there is. Let me see if there's someone a little bit cheaper. Let's go up to about like 23k, just so we know exactly, you know, what diamonds to avoid in this filter right here. We got Jimmy Butler. I gotta remind you guys, anytime you're sniping, you definitely gotta know exactly what players not to buy. We also have a Mark Aguirre right here. So these three players right here are the ones you want to avoid: Mark Aguirre, Jimmy Butler, and Nick. If you really want to be safe, I would do like 500 up to about like 15,000 maximum, and then anything that pops up, you want to buy it right away. Even if you see those three diamonds right there, you want to buy them because you can sell them for 20,000 MT. And if you buy them for 15,000 and sell them for 20,000, you actually make 3,000 MT. And then obviously, if you see any other diamond that isn't those three players, you want to buy it right away. No hesitation once again. So that right there is one of those filters that everybody knows, but if you're lucky and fast enough, you definitely do make a lot of MT. And the third filter is going to be the Diamond Playoff Eastern filter right here. And for this filter right here, you want to go for Giannis. He's still selling for like 150,000 MT right now in the auction house. You definitely want to get LeBron James, and you do want to get Isaiah Thomas. Dude, wow, 187,000 MT. Okay, this guy is still going for a lot of MT. But those three players are the ones you guys want to go for: Diamond Giannis, Diamond Isaiah Thomas, and Diamond LeBron James. And the main reason that I recommend this filter right here is because everybody's opening those playoff packs, and people are pulling Diamond Giannis, Diamond LeBron, and Diamond Isaiah Thomas. And every single day, people are sending me these snipes on Twitter. They're just sending me a bunch of, you know, Diamond LeBrons, Diamond Giannis for 100,000 MT. Because everybody just keeps opening these packs, and some people don't even know how much these cards going for, so they put them up for like 50,000 MT, 100,000 MT. Just make sure that you don't buy a Rondo or a Paul Millsap unless you see them for like 40,000, maybe even like 30,000, 35,000 MT. You definitely want to buy them at that price. And then obviously, if you see Diamond Giannis, Diamond LeBron, or Diamond Isaiah Thomas, you want to buy those right away. And like I mentioned earlier, you can change whatever you want with these filters. Like if you want to change the position, change it. If you want to change the minimum buyout, the minimum bid, you can do whatever you want to make this filter your own. Right now, these filters are just like the basic ones that you can use to make a lot of MT. But if there's a certain player that you want to go after, you can change it to whatever you want. Now right here, we have like a similar filter, the small forward diamond Eastern filter. The reason that you want to do this filter right here is for this guy right here, Diamond Dr. J. He's going for over 400,000 MT right now in the auction house. So Julius Irving, Giannis, and Diamond LeBron James are the players that you guys want to get in this filter right here. Now this filter right here is also scroll sniping. You want to go for Diamond LeBron James, Diamond Giannis, and if you're lucky enough to see Diamond Dr. J, you want to buy that card right away because that guy's going for over 400,000 MT. Paul Pierce right now is going for about like 40,000 MT, and Paul George is going for about, I think, like 60 to like 70,000 MT. So when you're scroll sniping and you see like a cheap, you know, Paul Pierce or like a Paul George, you want to buy those right away if they're super cheap. And again, if you see Giannis, LeBron James, or Dr. J, you want to buy those no matter what their price is. You want to buy them right away. And that right there is going to be the video. I just want to show you guys some diamond filters that you can use to make a lot of MT right now in the auction house. And if you guys want to see more filter videos, just let me know by leaving a like right now on the video, and also letting me know down in the comments below what else you guys want to see. And there's still so many other diamond filters that you can use to make a lot of MT. It just depends, you know, what you want to go after. Don't forget that you own 2K, so load up 2K, go in the auction house, and just try out different filters. Just see what players actually go for something, and then you can come up with your own filter. But if this video right here helped you out and you want to see more, make sure to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.